Think you know the story of Facebook? Think again. What if I told you that the real tale behind the social network is a hidden saga of secret codes, whispered betrayals, and an invention that almost vanished into obscurity? Today, we peel back the layers of genius and controversy to reveal the untold side of a revolution that forever changed the digital world. Get ready, this isn't the story you were expecting. Set in October 2003 on the campus of Harvard University, the social network opens with protagonist Mark Zuckerberg in a heated argument with his girlfriend, Erica Albright, over drinks. Erica accuses Mark, a Harvard sophomore, of being overly fixated on joining an exclusive all-male final club. Mark defends himself, insisting he is driven by ambition rather than mere obsession, and suggests that his acceptance into the club could open new social opportunities for her as well. Offended, Erica ends the relationship. Following the breakup, Mark returns to his dorm room and posts on his blog harsh remarks about Erica, then proceeds to hack into the online photo directories of various campus organizations. Using these photos, he creates a website called FaceMash, where users are invited to compare and rank images of fellow students. His friend Eduardo provides him with an algorithm, originally used for ranking chess players, to score the comparisons. When the site draws significant traffic, the university administration shuts it down. At his disciplinary hearing, Mark remains unrepentant, arguing that his actions exposed vulnerabilities in the system's computer security. News of FaceMash catches the attention of Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss, along with Divya Narendra, who read about it in the Harvard Crimson newspaper. They approach Mark with an offer to build their dating website, theharvardconnection.com. Mark agrees, but soon proposes an idea for a more exclusive social networking website while discussing plans with Eduardo. At a deposition hearing set in the future, a lawyer questions Mark about his meeting with Eduardo. Eduardo explains that they split the company 70/30, with him serving as the CFO of the Facebook. In another deposition, the Winklevoss twins and Divya Narendra are suing Mark, claiming he delayed work on their project while developing his own social network. In both depositions, Mark appears sullen and distracted. Back in 2004, the Facebook begins to gain popularity across campus. Eduardo meets Christy Ling, who seems drawn to him partly because of his involvement with the website. During this time, Eduardo receives a cease and desist letter from the Winklevoss twins. Mark maintains that while they had a concept, he had a superior idea. Eduardo grows increasingly frustrated as Mark insists he did not steal any ideas or code. Mark and Eduardo work together to expand the website to other Ivy League schools. Sean Parker, the founder of Napster, learns about the website while at Stanford and, impressed by its potential, introduces himself to Mark. Parker tells them they have a billion-dollar idea and convinces Mark to move the company to Palo Alto, closer to the heart of Silicon Valley's tech scene. During the summer, Mark rents a house in Palo Alto using $18,000 that Eduardo had provided for business expenses. Eduardo remains in New York for an internship, while Sean, who is staying nearby, ends up moving in with Mark. Mark knows that Sean has no alternative accommodations. When Eduardo arrives from New York, soaked from the rain because Mark forgot to pick him up at the airport, he is dismayed to learn that Sean is staying rent-free and that he has been made president of the company, responsible for meeting investors. In frustration, Eduardo returns east and freezes Facebook's bank account as a form of protest. A phone call between Mark and Eduardo ensues, first filled with anger, then tempered when Mark shares the news that Peter Thiel, one of the PayPal founders, has invested $500,000 in Facebook. Eduardo flies to California to sign documents regarding his 34% share in the newly incorporated Facebook, unaware that this agreement will significantly dilute his ownership. Upon discovering his reduced stake, Eduardo reacts by breaking Mark's laptop. Mark retorts that Eduardo made a poor business decision, while Eduardo accuses Mark of setting him up. Security escorts Eduardo out of the offices, and soon after, Facebook reaches 1 million users. At a sorority party, Sean is caught by police for using cocaine with underage Facebook interns. He calls Mark from the police station, and Mark becomes upset, worried that the incident might tarnish Facebook's public image. In a later deposition, Mark is shown sitting alone at his laptop in the boardroom after everyone else has left. When his lawyer re-enters the room, she informs him that it would be simpler to settle with the Winklevoss twins and Eduardo rather than face a jury. After she leaves, Mark visits Erica Albright's Facebook page. He sends her a friend request and refreshes the page repeatedly, anxiously awaiting her response. On-screen text informs us that the Winklevoss twins received a $65 million settlement. Eduardo settled for an undisclosed amount. Facebook now boasts 500 million users, and Mark has become the youngest billionaire in the world. So, from Harvard's historic corridors to the far reaches of a global digital network, The Social Network tells a story of genius, rivalry, and the bittersweet cost of progress. Please like and subscribe to not miss out on my future uploads and for the lessons. As we close this chapter, we are left with a reminder. While technology connects us, it is our shared humanity that truly defines the future. Thank you for joining us on this journey, a journey of ideas, ambition, and the ever-evolving tapestry of connection.